Alright guys, this is gonna be a very short video about removing, let me see, can I see it? Removing this mirror right there. How to remove a side mirror on a 2015, 16 or 17 Ford Mustang. Doesn't matter if it's a GT-V8 or whatever it is. Now, you're mostly gonna need just one thing. It's, what is it? 7mm socket. Let's start. Now, the door itself is pretty simple. Now, it is a little bit weird. Check it out. There is a bolt right there. Where is it? Right there. There's another one right here. Unscrew them. This is first two bolts. There's a total of four bolts. That's one. Sorry guys. That's two. Booyah booyah, don't lose them. Next part is removing this panel right here. I mean, just kind of get in there and slowly work it. There are clips in there, so don't worry about them. Just try not to break anything that much. Okay, now, surprisingly, for a Mustang, those are very tough to get out. Now, there's a couple of clips, and those fuckers go all the way down. They fall off, like this one right here. Supposed to be blue. There's one right here, one right there, right here, one right there, and one at the very end. So they go into here, 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 and there. Now you can see this one I can actually pop off. There's a bolt right here that you're trying to get to. Just make it easy, disconnect this part, unbolt the bolt. I'll be right back. All right, this is right here, this is a 10mm bolt, which is weird because everything else is 7. But once you unscrew it, if you can't get it out, don't drop it in there, but get pliers, pull it out, you'll be fine. Drop it off. Now, the last one is in a bitching position. It's a really stupid place. There's a plate right there, this plate, you gotta take it off. There's a light, don't break it. There's a little tab right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little tab that you can use to kind of get behind it and pull it off. I don't have the tool, so I used my imagination. I used one of these. I think I used that one right here. Got it out. This is okay. It's in there right like that. You can see the little tab on top. Pull on it, it pops out. There's a last bolt. You can see it's right there. You can pull that out as well. Now, be smarter than I am and unplug the battery. I haven't, I don't care. Okay. Let's get that off. Careful. There you go. I'm already bleeding, but don't worry about it. So now clips. Clips are the biggest problem because you gotta have to pull them hard and don't break anything. Now, there's a clips right here, right there, right there, right there, and right there. Now this is a clip right, there's a clip right there, which is difficult. I broke it on the other door. I didn't break the clip. This panel is glued to that panel with a little tab. You're probably gonna break it. Well, at least I did. I'm gonna glue it back together, not a big deal, but be careful. This, pulling it gently, you'll pull it off. You're gonna have to pull hard, but gently. I'll be right back. Okay, so again, I pulled this one off. Kind of just get behind it and pull sharp and it'll pull off. I'll show you what it's like on the other one. Here you go. Now, you can take it off. This one's already off. Come out. Those are the tabs right there. Those white ones, they are the worst, especially the top one. Now the top one is connected to the top part. The top white one is connected to the top part where you see the vent. So don't pull on the bottom, you're gonna break it off. You see that? You can glue it back together, not a big deal. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just figured out the easier way to do it is put your finger right in there, put 2 fingers right in there like that, and just pull, kind of, one time. Alrighty, now once you pull it off, pretty much what you can then do is just take the whole thing, lift it up, and it will come off. Right here you can see there's a little hinge right here that it hangs on. The other side, kind of the same thing, just boom, and it falls off. Now there's a bunch of clips behind it. You'll see all the wires. Let me see, there's one right there. There's the lights, the speakers. Just disconnect them all and it will come off. You will have the cable for the door handle right there. I didn't take it off because I didn't need to, but you know, I'll be right back. All right, now next thing, unbolt the speaker. There's 3 bolts, they're 7mm bolts. Unbolt them all. Okay, you got that off. I don't know if you can see, but there is gonna be a bolt all the way right there. Right, so you got this thing off. I got the lights on. There is 2 bolts right there, 1 and 2. There's a bolt right there. It's actually that's the nut. You're gonna take those off and you're gonna take that off. That's gonna let go of the mirror right here. It's gonna allow you to pull that out, and you can see the harness. All right, once you got those off, you can see the mirror comes out. Wiggle it out. Now here's the problem. That's not it. There is a cable. That's the harness right there. The clip for the harness, put it back in for now. Come on, go in. Alright, well, never mind. Never mind. The clip for the harness is in the general neighborhood of right here. The only way to get to it is to unbolt that speaker, 3 bolts, and put your hand through it and pull it out. So I'm gonna do that right now. Again, bolts, 7mm, the same as that. And be careful, don't puncture the speaker because obviously you're not gonna work after that. All right, you gotta bring the window up for that. So I got my window up. Now, it's gonna be a completely blind thing. You can kind of see the wire right there. That's the wire that's going, I can't even touch it right there. That's the wire that's going to the mirror. It's going right here. It's clipped to the wall, and then there's nothing behind there. About right there is where the whole thing is. Now you're gonna have to put your hand in there. All right, this right thing right there. Right, this one right there. That's the clip. Just go for it. Just touch it, and try to figure out. You won't be able to see anything, but if you ever undone any of those clips, which you have on the same door, you'll find it with your fingers and you'll be able to press it out and do it. Now, once you've undone that, you just kind of pull on the mirror and it comes out. Now, this right there, okay, let me just pull it down real quick, gently. Here you go. That's the clip where it's clipped to the body. Just pull on it. You'll feel everything. Now this one only comes out one way, and that's the other way. So I have to push it back in, get it to turn around. Let's see. Here you go. And now it's not gonna come out this way, I think. How was it? Was it the other way? Alright, so you get the idea. I don't want to scratch my door, but just wiggle it out, it comes out. Alright, I got it out. So as you can see, those are the 2 bolts, and there's the nut that's in the way. The wire goes in and bolts to the panel from this side, and you'll feel it once you get into there with the once you get in there with your hand, you'll feel it. And then there's a big ass plug that plugs to the wall. So just pull on that, unplug it, and then you'll be able to press this button right there. Actually, on this side right here, you'll press it on the. You can feel it that it's a little bit smaller on here, so you'll feel with your fingers the bigger side. Press it, it pops out. you got the window out. I mean the mirror out. And that's it. Putting it back together is the same way. Plug it in, kind of go inside there, plug those two together, bolt everything up, and yeah. You'll have to have the window up to unplug the plug, but you'll have to have the window down to bolt everything down. So here you go, guys. Detailed video on how to take the mirror off. It's a little long, but it's very hard. So, well, it's not hard, but it's just more complicated than with different models. Good luck.